This is one section of my 6-part flat picking jumpstart course, which takes you from knowing nothing about flat picking all the way to playing your first song. This entire course has tabs that go along with each lesson, and I want to make sure you have those. Make sure to click the link here in the video or the description and download the full course guide. It has links to all the videos and the tabs that you will need. Lesson 2 of the flat picking jumpstart course is upon us, and here we're going to look at the downstroke. And I'm going to use the word downstroke and quarter note kind of simultaneously. I'm going to interchange between the two because in flat picking, when we encounter a quarter note, that essentially means a downstroke. Okay, we're looking at a measure of 4/4 or common time, and it's all quarter notes. We would count it as 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a downbeat, so think of the downbeat equaling a downstroke. Now you'll notice in the tab that accompanies this lesson, there's kind of a odd looking upside down square without the top, for lack of a better term. That actually signifies a downstroke. It's like an upside down U almost. So when you see that, that means a downstroke. It's kind of a little reminder as to what direction your pick should be going. So specifically in this lesson, what I want you to do is, number one, practice the things that you learned in the first lesson, how to hold your pick and how to properly address the strings. And we're going to do this all on the basis of a quarter note or a downstroke. So we're going to start by just kind of gaining some string familiarity here. No fretting is going to be involved. We're just focusing on the downstrum. And we're going to do 4 quarter notes per string. This seems very easy, and it is, but this is going to give you maximum focus on how to execute a proper downstroke and not think about anything else, since this is all open strings. So we'll start on the low E string. Again, all quarter notes, 4 notes on each string. We'll start on low E. Move to the A, move to the D, the G, the B, and then end up on the high E. So this will give you a chance to really dig into your downstroke. Try and maintain consistent volume here. So you'll notice that as I was doing that on the G string, I kind of had one softer stroke. It's because my pick slipped a little bit. These are the things I want you to notice, okay? And try and be as consistent in terms of volume and tone as absolutely possible. So once you're done with that, one more thing I want to kind of mention is with involving the right hand position, you'll notice that I keep my pinky on the pick guard. This is a question that gets asked very often. Should I float my hand above the guitar or should I rest something on the pick guard? I'm not going to take a hard stance on either. I think the proper way would be to float your hand over the strings, but I've seen a handful of incredible players use an anchor finger as well. So I'm not going to say you have to do it one way or the other. Experiment with both, and as long as you don't find any limitations in terms of timing, speed, or tone, whatever you're comfortable with is what I want you to use. So once you've done those quarter notes on each string, again 4 per string, I want you to do just 1 quarter note, but we're going to switch strings every time. So we'll do the E string, A string, D string, G, B, high E, and then come back down like so. This, again, seems easy, but what we're really dialing in here is, number 1, an effective downstroke, and number 2, our flat picks kind of awareness of where the strings are. I've always kind of equated flat picking to driving your car with 2 sticks. You're not able to touch the steering wheel, you just have to use these 2 sticks to turn the wheel. It's weird because there's a physical barrier between your hands and the thing that you're turning. In this case, that physical barrier is the flat pick. So gaining this string awareness and understanding kind of the lay of the land through the flat pick is essential. And of course, remember to relax. It will help a ton. I want you to really work on your downstroke here. And once you feel comfortable with that, go ahead and move on to lesson 3, which will give you the golden rule of flat picking. You've just finished watching one part of my 6-part flat picking jumpstart course. This is a course that's going to take you from not knowing anything about flat picking all the way to playing your first tune. Now, each lesson in this course has a tab that accompanies it, and I want to make sure that you have it. So make sure to click the link here in the video or in the description and download the free course guide. It contains video links to all the lessons and tabs for each lesson. Thanks a lot for checking it out, and I'll see you on the next lesson.